Today we're going to be placing these components inside this case. This is not going to be a full build, as this is just going to be a sort of DIY test bench. The reason for that being, well, I don't have all the parts for this case, and the case is cheap enough to buy on its own, so I may as well just use it as a DIY test bench. So let's get started. Well, we have the CPU, cooler and the motherboard set up already. So that's all set up. You can see the fan is attached there. We're going to install the RAM and then attach the PSU and then the SSD. Just push it in until it clicks on both sides. And now we need to install the other one. Same as before, just one side is in and the other side in. What I'm going to do now is, instead of attaching all the connections now, I'm going to place this inside the case, and then we will attach the power supply and the SSD. So now we just pick this up carefully and place this inside there. Normally you would install the I/O shield first. But as this is a DIY test bench, we're not going to really bother with it. So now you can see the system is placed inside the case, or my DIY test bench. What we've got to do now is just pop some screws into these holes. Okay, I've just got some screws in, but the problem is they're not the right ones, because obviously this case didn't come with the screws, because it's a second-hand DIY case that I just got given, so I don't have the right screws for it, so it's kind of got some play. Oh well, they'll just stay like this mainly, so it doesn't really matter that much. Right, now we should install the power connector and SSD. So I just need to connect it from there to here for now. SATA. SATA. And then SATA. Ta-da! So that's the data from the motherboard. Now we need to hook up the power supply to here, and here for now. Okay, just hooking up the ATX power supply, the CPU power. Make sure the cables aren't caught in it, because I've done something really weird with this. So that's hooked up. Just route some cables to make it a bit tidier. You can see I've hooked up the SSD already. I did that off camera. Now we need to connect the motherboard power, the 24 pin. That just goes in. Make sure it's all connected properly. By the looks of it, it is. So that's our kind of DIY test setup. It's not the prettiest of things, but it'll do. Now we need to connect the motherboard to the monitor and keyboard and mouse. There we go. Final step is the UK kettle lead plug thing. I don't know what it's officially called, but oh. Plug that in, make sure the switch is off, and then I guess we can turn it on. So we have lights. All we need to do now is short a couple pins. You see there the one labelled as power, PWR, power button. And we have action. Well, after doing some diagnosis, I have found out that one of the RAM channels is in fact broken. There's something wrong with it, I don't know what, but one of them's not working, so we can't have two DIMMs in there. One of the DIMM channels isn't working or something. So we can't have 8 gig of RAM, unfortunately. Sucks. But we have got into the system now. i7-3770, memory 4096, DDR3 1066. Yeah. Well, I hope you've enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like on the video, comment down below what you enjoyed, or leave a dislike if you did, and let me know what went wrong. But yeah, I might do a follow-up with this system actually in a build at some point. Let me know if you want the updates. If not, no worries, I'll catch you next time. Have a good night, day, evening, whatever time it happens to be there for you. Goodbye.